What's happening, everybody? Christy and I, we just pulled in to Oriental. We're fishing the Neuse River today. And you guys, it's like 73 degrees today. Absolutely beautiful out here on the Dolphin Dancer, our boat, named after Christy. What you got, Christy?
What's up, y'all? All right, it's about time. We've been getting the winter blues. It's been long enough winter in Virginia Beach. Although it's been a fairly warm winter, we decided to come down to North Carolina out to the Neuse River. And today, hopefully, we're gonna get on some nice sized trout.
Big old gator trout.
And
that's what we're going for today, y'all. Wintertime gator trout.
We are just stoked to get out here, get some fish in the boat.
That's right. Also, hopefully our boat doesn't break down. So we appreciate all thoughts and prayers for the Dolphin Dancer because this boat has been breaking down today. My fuel pump is actually kind of messed up, so I've been having to finagle it a little bit. Captain Christy's been keeping the good vibes alive. So that's what it's all about, y'all. We're just getting out here trying to catch the speckled trout. It's a beautiful day. You guys, so these trout, the Atlantic Ocean is about 30 to 40 miles in that direction. And so these trout will push in through these kind of main creeks and everything, working their way from the ocean into these backwaters right here. And this is hopefully where we're gonna be catching these trout, is back in all these little creeks. Water temp is like 54 degrees. And the engine just shut down.
That's right.
Dang. Well, let me wrap up this intro, get the engine working again, and hopefully start catching some fish. Okay, give it a whirl. Dang. All right, well, since the engine has decided to not cooperate today, luckily, the wind is blowing us back down the creek where we kind of want to go right now. Hopefully, Christy's going to catch a fish. Save this video. 3-hour drive. Fish. There we go. Yep. All right, y'all. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Skunk buster. Hey, we'll take it. Only one way to go from here, people.
Oh my God.
The skunk buster. What's happening? Ah, there we go. Look at that. I feel like I should take this guy home for a pet. The skunk buster, people. All right, y'all. So this is the first spot that we pulled up to. This little point right here. So we've got like the main creek right here. By the way, we are totally blind today. I'm just kind of going with my instinct on this one. So I just have a few areas that I've kind of like pinpointed that I think are gonna produce. Dang, it's really shallow. We're at this point right here, and I don't know, looks like I'm seeing some like submerged grass down here. We're gonna start by making some really long search casts with Mirrolure. I think a lot of the action is gonna be like towards the back of the creek, but we just gonna keep throwing our line out and see what the heck that we start catching. I think that these fish are going to be shallow, but next to some deeper water, because it is like officially the dead of winter right now. Yep, what a day, people, to be out on the water. So right now, Christina, oh my gosh, of course, because I start talking to the camera, my engine dies. I was gonna say, Christy and I, we were fishing a spot for about 25 minutes or so. We fished one side of this creek, and when you're fishing in the wintertime, you know, these fish, they obviously group up. So what you look for is kind of like, where's the source of life? Where's like the biomass at? So this time of year, so what we're kind of looking for is where's all kind of like the life conjured up in this creek area. So we didn't see much like birds over there. We didn't really see a lot of signs of life. But we came over here and we saw like, I don't know, all these pelicans just like chilling on a big dock. There was like 10 pelicans. And so anyways, you guys, just giving y'all a little update what's happening in my life, in our life right now. There's Christy.
That's about it, y'all. Let's get to it. Hopefully our engine's gonna work and we can cruise back in here. If not, we're gonna have to let the wind tide carry us back.
That's right, y'all. So that's what we're doing. Just hanging out right now and snacking. Christy's throwing stuff at me.
All my snacks.
And we're gonna make our way back into this other creek. Hopefully, we're gonna get into some fish.
Yes.
And hopefully, our engine will last for this video, people. So, all right, I'm gonna try and get back to the engine, see if I can get this thing to work. Dolphin dancer, you need to talk to your boat. Ooh, good one, good one.
Nice trout, big with the net. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, on the heavy.
Head up under the water.
Oh, wow, that just echoed. All right, peeps. Wow.
Oh, people, this trip, I cannot tell you guys how excited I am that Christy caught this fish. We drove 3 hours this morning. Motor is, I don't know what the heck's happening with my motor. I gotta get it fixed. But it don't matter, because this is all that matters right here. Boom, son.
All right, here we go. Beautiful speckled trout on the Heavydine. These Mirrodines are crushing it during the winter, especially the smaller profile Mirrodines getting the job done, this little purple color. And yeah, these smaller baits are really doing the job today. So
boom, right back in this creek, y'all.
Yeah.
55-degree water. 55-degree
temps. These fish are hopefully gonna start biting. The more shallow that we get back in here, these fish are gonna be more active. But all right, y'all.
Boom.
Boom.
It's beautiful. That's not beautiful. That is right there. And that. And the trout. I was talking about both of y'all. And actually 3. Mirrolure too. All together. It's just
Jeff
beautiful.
is just really excited. I just caught a fish.
Dang.
Oh, fish on.
Really?
Yeah. Oh man, watch out, watch out, watch out. Ooh, that's a good one, babe. Ooh! All right, y'all. Is this striper? Stripey? Yeah. No, nice trout. Oh, jeez.
All right, y'all, what's happening? Just another day in my life getting outfished by my wife again.
Hey, I'm not.
And I'll shout that from a mountaintop.
All right, second beautiful speckled trout, working on my limit here for the day, and we are just working the shoreline, y'all. So here's the channel right here. We're just kind of cruising down through here. It's kind of like 15 feet in here. It's super shallow up on the bank, so kind of casting to the bank, picking up a bunch of these trout. Jeff had a lot of short strikes.
Main creek out there, and this is the little creek. So yes, I did have a lot of short strikes.
He had a lot of short strikes, but at least he's getting some action on the Heavydine. So anyway, another Heavydine fish for you right there.
Fish. Oh.
Really?
Yeah. There he is. There he is. Can you get the net? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Finally a trout, people. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about.
Nice job, babe.
Thank you, sir.
Get it done.
Man, this trout really means a lot to me. Traveled far and wide to catch this trout right here, people.
Yeah, we did.
So, yeah, not a giant, but definitely a fun one. And that little Mirrodine, you guys, is absolutely killing it. So the water temp back in here is 4 degrees warmer back here in this little creek than it is in the main creek. So it's like 57 degrees, and that makes all the difference when targeting these trout. And there could be giant trout coming up in here and sunning. Actually, if you can see, these trout, they have a really dark back. It's almost like purplish when you look at it in the light. That's why trout are so beautiful. You know, they have like, you know, this like purple color to them. But on the back, on their backs right here, as you can see, it's like darker. So these trout will come up in to these shallow areas, and then they'll get this sun. And, you know, their backs will absorb more of the heat. So these trout will come up in here. It's more of a survival tactic, and you know, ain't nobody like to be cold. So these trout will come up in here and they got this darker back to absorb more of the sun. That was long overdue. All right, I'm gonna put this guy on the stringer and catch some more, y'all. There's one. There's one. That's a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah, can you get the net? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah, I'm on a good one. Oh, did he pull off? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He's running towards the boat. You got it? You got it?
I got it.
Oh, he's not a big one, but he felt like it. Okay.
Gotta get it in there.
Well, ain't a giant, but that'll do. Oh, there's one. There's another one. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got him. I think I can boat flip him. Definitely into a school of little trout. Whoa, 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 buddy. Mirrolures and crazy trout do not go hand in hand. All right, y'all, so just wanted to do a little dilly-dally for y'all and show y'all the spots that we're fishing, kind of why we're fishing them, and how we found these trout today. Now that we've caught like 6 or 7 trout so far. I don't know how many we've have on the video because about 4 of them are worth showing y'all. But anyways, we came in through this, so we came in, that's like where the main creek is that goes out to the main waterway. And sorry, it's a little silhouetted here, but there's like a shallow flat with a creek mouth right there. We got a grass line right here. Also, as I said, I like to fish the like uninhibited like shoreline. So there's a bunch of houses, docks over here. Christy caught a little dink trout out of that little kind of flat at that creek mouth, but that's kind of what we're doing. So we just came in through the main creek mouth, and all these pockets, like that one right there, that one right there, and that one way down there, we pulled trout out of all of those. Yeah, so some of the trout will also go to the very back, all the way back there as well. And there's Christy. But yeah, you guys, so just these pockets up in there is where we've been finding these trout, especially on these sunny days. You know, we've got the channel that runs like right here. So these trout will pull up onto these flats, and we've actually been seeing a lot of like mullet activity as well all around those flats. So that's a little kind of dilly-dally for y'all of what we've been doing and what we've been seeing, and kind of how I like dissect a fishery. Hopefully that helps y'all out. And I don't know, wintertime can definitely be some really good times to get on some big old trout, and also just some numbers too. There's not a lot of puppy drum or redfish back in here, but like y'all down in South Carolina, Georgia, Texas, Louisiana, and Florida, you guys have, you know, your redfish that actually push up in here. Areas just like this that you'll catch, you know, trout and redfish pretty much all winter long. So those dark muddy bottoms, you know, next to like a main channel, you know, it's not, definitely not like, it is kind of a cliche, but it, you know, there's a lot of, but there's definitely a lot of truth to, you know, targeting those areas. Hopefully our motor makes it back, because right now we are living on a prayer.
We are motorless. Y'all need to get out. It's winter time. Fish, there are fish to be caught. You guys need to be getting out, getting on them.
Boom.
That's all I got.